Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Gold Rush, where today we have not only started the new chapter, basically, you can call it. We are starting out with 0 gold, 0 magnetite, basically 0 everything. But we got everything else ready to go. We got $879,004. I also bought another one of these that runs the whole wash plant. And as you can see, thank you to Old Man Gaming. He told me to buy one of those. So I got rid of the diesel pump and I hooked all this up, bought all the water you can, and so now we just have to switch that video. It's completely filled up. Don't know how long the water lasts, but you know, that's besides the point. So we also have, I think, 24 more of the moss mats like that, which is for the hog pan, and 18 more of these, but we got 6 more somewhere. Oh no, I had 6 more in here, so I bought 18 more of the moss mats, and then 24 more of the hog pan, so we have quite a bit of moss mats to go through. Then, what we're going to do is oh, excuse me, haven't been talking lately. We are going to do probably about 4 to 5 wash or clean outs. You know, pretty much from Tin Man, that's what he's been doing. He's been getting like 5 to, I think 10,000 is the most that he's gotten. No, maybe it's only 5. I don't know. I can't remember. One of them. And so that's absolutely insane. So what we're going to be doing is just getting as many buckets as we can. Probably about 35 for the first one. And doing like I guess you could call it like a mega clean out or whatever. I don't know. But that's what we're going to be doing. Let's actually get this all organized so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. And yeah, pretty much we're just going to get all this dirt moved out and everything else. Let's try to, there we go, get that all organized and go on from there. So thank you to Tin Man for giving me the idea, even though I kind of stole it, but don't tell him that. And yeah, so we're just working on this pit. It is pretty good gold, not gonna lie. I was going to buy the tier 5, I think they're called gravel pumps, but I'm not for sure. But I don't have enough money. They're like $550,000 each, and we don't have $1 million. So, and I'm not going to take a loan just because we're not going to be getting gold. Or we're going to be, we'll get gold, but later in life. And I didn't want to waste all my money in the bank account, so we're just waiting for that. And then we'll probably upgrade and then do it again to see just how good Tier 5 all the way around is going to be. But anyway, so, you know, a lot of you guys want Gold Rush back, so that's what we're doing. And also, I just want to say a huge thank you from the bottom of thy heart. We hit 700 subscribers, which wow, you know, I say it all the time. I know I do, and I know it's annoying and stuff like that. I think it's annoying as well when other YouTubers do it, but I mean, it is absolutely insane to think about 700 people are subscribed to the channel. 700 people are, you know, watching the content and stuff like that. It's all coming together and making it pretty much worth it, you know. When I started the channel back in 2020, I think it was, August 21st of 2020, I wasn't doing much. I mean, I was driving cross country, you know, and actually, no, I started it before I drove cross country. Yeah, because it was in August and I started driving in October. So yeah, so I started doing YouTube just for something to do. You know, I was working, you know, like 29 hours a week, so I had a bunch of time, and then I had the computer from my lovely wife, that's not my wife yet, that bought me the PC, and I was like, you know what, let's, you know, it was a dream, so she bought me the PC, and she's like, okay, you do YouTube and stuff like that, and basically, I mean, it was just one thing after another. So I started YouTube, not a whole lot of traction at the beginning. It is a very slow process at the beginning, I tell you what. And, I had like 4 subscribers, not even going to lie. 4 subscribers, and then I just, it just slowly started to begin. I was doing long dark all the time because it was easy to record. And then, like everybody that's been here for a while, I started to drive cross country, and I would be gone for 2-3 months at a time. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, how'd you do YouTube if you were gone? And that is a interesting story. So what I would do is I'd drive for about 2 to 3 months. I'd come home for about a week, and then I would pretty much just start recording all I could. And then eventually I had enough episodes for about 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. I used to do 1 video a week on Wednesdays at noon. And, it was just, that's what I did. That's how I got my content and stuff like that. And a lot of people started showing up. Like I said, it was very slow, but hey, when you don't know what you're doing and you're just messing around, it was pretty fun. It was all a hobby for me. It still is. It's just a hobby. It's something to do to pass time. But, yeah, that's how it started. And then, life happened and work, driving cross country. I was tired of being gone. Literally, I was being gone 2 to 3 months out of the time. I wasn't seeing my family. My gal went with me, but nothing else was really happening. Nothing was. I wasn't able to do anything. Like I kept telling all my friends and stuff like that at work. Driving cross country was a fantastic experience. It really was. I learned a lot of stuff. I've drove in elements that I never thought was even a thing, like big old snowstorms, blizzards, icy conditions all the time, windy conditions. Never seen a tornado, but I don't really want to see one, and stuff like that. And I was always gone. So I wanted to come home, and I finally got to come home in September of 2021, and I finally came home, and then I finally got to do basically YouTube full time, 5 days a week, and like it is now. I haven't really taken many days off. I have taken a few, like once every a little while. I'll do like 3 videos a week or something like that, just to cool down a little bit. But anyway, so I started doing 5 days a week finally. Now, of course, if you know anything about YouTube, you gotta have 1,000 subscribers before you start getting paid and stuff like that. But still, it wasn't a big deal to me because it's something that I've always wanted to do. Me and my brother has been talking since Black Ops 2 days on the PS3 and stuff like that. Even PS2, we heard of YouTube before it got as big as it is now, and we're like, how cool would it be to play a game, record it, and then have other people watch it? Because there's a lot of things that happen when you don't record, of course, and you wish you could relive it. And we always thought about that. Well, my brother, he's 5 years older than I am. And, I'm 25, so he's 30. And so on and so forth. He has a kid and another kid on the way. And, he's just busy. So he couldn't never do it. But, I just have my wife. That's not my wife. And pretty much that's about it. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. I want to do it. So we got a computer, and that's how this whole thing started. But anyway, back on track here. So I finally got to go home. I finally got a job at home. Wasn't very happy with it, but I finally got to, come home. And that was all that really mattered because I got to do this. I got to do YouTube and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden now I'm starting to work at the county and everything's coming together. Got a house for myself and my wife. That's not my wife. And, long story short about my wife, I just call her my wife because, she's been there every step of the way. The good, the bad, the ugly, the whole time. She's been there the whole way. She's a pain in the neck, don't get me wrong, but couldn't be here without her. I tell you what, she's taken better care of me than myself, And anyway, so, huge thanks to her for the support, the everything. Couldn't be here without her. I probably couldn't, but anyway, that's a whole different story for another episode, probably the next one. But anyway, so 700 subscribers is absolutely insane. I ultimately did not think that I was going to get, over 100 because, like I said, YouTube is a very hard thing to get traction on. And then it just started happening. I had like 30 or so subscribers once Fish North Atlantic came out, and then all of a sudden Fish North Atlantic started catching on. And that's pretty much how most of you guys came out, guys and gals came out. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. 700 subscribers. Hopefully we can hit that 1,000 mark sometime this year. That's what we're hoping for. I know, a lot of you guys have been here for a long time. The one that I've really noticed that's been here the longest has been Mr. Tin Man. He does have a channel. We finally got him convinced to get a channel. He's been, kind of slacking a little bit, not going to lie. But he's been doing some videos. He told me he had like 6 videos recorded. You just got to upload them and do other stuff to them. And so hopefully that will come out soon. And I think it's all Gold Rush. Basically, he's doing the same thing of what I'm trying to do now, except he has a lot more time than I do. Let me tell you what. Like I said, I think he had like over 200 buckets at one point in time. Just this past little bit ago, a few months ago, 200 buckets. Okay, and that was one clean out. He had like 5,000 or something like that. But anyway, his link is in the description at all times, so if you want to go check his channel out, that is how you do it. And again, like I said, it's in the link in the description. Also, if you wanted to join the Discord, I haven't been on Discord much lately, and the reason is just health issues and stuff like that. I've been super busy with my health issues, doctor's appointments, stuff like that. Been making more time for making videos and so on. And another thing is in case you didn't know, we just moved into a house. I think I just mentioned that earlier, but I can't remember. And we've been trying to get the house situated and stuff like that. It's been a few months, let me tell you. We've been here for almost 3 months, I'd say. January, February, March. Yeah, 3 or 4 months, something like that. And yeah, the bathroom whole ordeal happened. If you want to know about the bathroom ordeal, let me know in the comments below, and I'll tell you that story, and so on and so forth. So anyway, all that's been happening. We've been doing all sorts of landscaping and stuff, and now we actually got I can't remember the stupid name of the trees, but we got them like basically a natural fence with trees. And so we got 8 of them yesterday at the good old Costco. And, because I think everywhere, I'm not sure if it's everywhere, but I know here, where I live here in Oregon, you can only have a fence so high. And I think it's like 6 or 7 foot. Well, the problem is that in my backyard, my house is, level and whatnot, but the house behind us, we have a 6-foot fence, and like when they're in their house, they can stare right into my house. So, we put blackout curtains up and so on and so forth, but my wife don't necessarily care for that. Well, not the blackout curtains, but just doesn't care for how they can stare in. So we bought like 8 trees. May have to buy more, but we may have to wait for that. But we got 8 trees, and hopefully we can dig them in next Monday. That's the plan anyway, and so on and so forth. So been busy with landscaping deals and stuff like that. Definitely adulting, let me tell you what. Had a mown lawn yesterday or Sunday. That was fun. That was interesting. Haven't really been outside much, We've been just putting everything away and so on and so forth. Of course, we're not the most organized. And when we are getting organized, when you do YouTube, you don't have time. You really don't. You're either recording, editing, or uploading. That's pretty much what you're doing. And so, of course, this is not like me complaining or nothing like that. I'm just telling you. And so my wife works 6 days a week. She's only off Monday, so Monday I can't do anything. And Monday is normally our clean up the house and, lately landscaping, plant trees and stuff like that. So before we planted the trees, we had to call like the 1-800-DIG thing, or around here, you call this number, they come out and they pretty much measure every pipe you got, the water, gas, sewer, power, everything, right? Just to make sure that you don't, hit it when you're digging. So far, we got the water and sewer all figured out. I know where the water was, but I didn't know where the sewer was. I didn't know where the sewer went, but luckily, it goes up there in front of the house, so we don't have to worry about that. The only thing that we really got to worry about is the gas and the power. The power is up above the house, but we want to just make sure everything is all right before we start digging, especially when we're putting a tree into the ground. Trees have big roots, that's how they find water and so on and so forth. And I don't really want to plant a tree like above the sewer or something like that and then find out, oh, hey, the root blasted into the sewer pipe, and now we have a massive problem underneath the land or dirt. I don't really want that. So it's free anyway, so I mean, why not do it, right? So that's what we're doing. They'll be coming out here pretty much all week and just getting that natural fence barrier going up. I mean, we got the pool. Still trying to figure out how to work the pool. I haven't figured that out yet. We have a water filtration system thingamajigger, but I don't know where my storm drain is the problem. And I don't know how exactly to drain it because, I mean, it's been raining off and on here. And we probably have about 3,000 gallons in this pool, and I can't just let it go, or else everything's going to be flooded for who knows how long. And my wife wants to get it ready to go for my monkey, which is my niece, and she's like 2, almost 2.5. No, she ain't 2.5 yet. In about June-ish, she'll be 2.5. And wanting to get her ready to go swimming. She likes water. She likes taking baths and stuff. So hopefully she'll like swimming. And so we want to get that all situated, ready to go for her. I just have to figure out how to do that. So we got a lot of plans, a lot of things that we got to do. But basically, just like Gold Rush, we got to get Gold Rush ready to go as well. And that's what we're doing. So I just wanted to really drive home the fact that I couldn't be here without you guys. I mean, I would probably still be here, but it definitely wouldn't be as fun if I didn't have Tin Man yelling at me about doing wrong stuff. And of course, Old Man Gaming, he's been watching these Gold Rush videos and stuff like that, telling me, like, get the water tower and get this and get that. So big thanks to him. Also, he has a channel, so his link will be in the description as well. And yeah, so I mean, it's just been crazy. It really has. A lot of things have been going on. Like I said, we hit 700. I think. What's today? Today's Tuesday, so I think Sunday we hit 700 subscribers. Of course, I took a picture or a screenshot of it. I've took a screenshot ever since we hit 100. And yeah, I mean, again, I just can't believe that we're at 700. I mean, it's just absolutely insane. So thank you guys, all of you, for subscribing, liking the content, so on and so forth. It's been a long trip, been a long journey. I know I just sit here and talk about random ass shit and so on and so forth, but I really do thank every single one of you. And like I said, if you want to join the Discord, get to know me a little bit more if you guys want, it'll be in the link in the description below. And that's a good way to get to it. A lot of good ways to like Fish North Atlantic. If you don't know how to do Fish North Atlantic, or you need some tools or tips or tricks or something like that, we got a lot of fellers on there that does Fish North Atlantic, Fishing Barents Sea, so on and so forth. Lately, it's been World of Warships. They've been talking a lot about that lately, and so on and so forth. So if you guys are interested and you're new around here, the link is in the description. It'll take you directly to there, and just say hey in the welcome tab. Just say hey, how's it going? What have you? And yeah, we'll have a conversation if you guys want. So, but anyway, I think this is gonna be the last truck anyway, and then we got to swap out all them mats. I don't know whether or not... I know we're going to have to swap them out. That's not the problem. The problem is going to be trying to replace the mats and stuff like that. But we got a ton of mats and stuff, so we can just keep replacing them. Not sure if we're going to keep that in the video or not, but I know this is what's basically going to happen until we get everything rounded up. Let's see, one more bucket, we should be good. I wanted to get a Frankenstein, but we just... I mean, we got enough money for one, but it's just not enough money for me to be safe and comfy, right? And of course, the excavator's kind of in the hole, but that's fine. We're going to have to move over that away and get all that dirt. But pretty much, we're digging away, man. I mean, it's getting put away quicker than what we think. So that's always a plus. And so, let's do this. Hit the brakes. Come back. Now we do have 2 buckets of magnetite that we still have, but we just haven't gotten it taken care of yet. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna leave it and just add it to the total, and then so on and so forth. So let's lower that, hit park and brake, turn that off, run over here. Now what sucks is that everything's over here, so we can't see anything. What is that? Yeah, nope. Crouch. How do you crouch? Oh, 94. Okay, that worked. When in doubt, jump, right? So, oh, here, let's just run over here. 95. Planter bucket has been swamped. I also was looking for workers, but they haven't came in yet. I've hired absolutely everybody that's hired or that's been waiting or applied, quote unquote. So, been waiting for that. And let's see here. 99 and 100. Ow. Okay, run. Yes, I know everything's full. Everything's losing gold. Alright, let's swap back over to keyboard and mouse. Wake up the mouse. We'll jump like Minecraft, but it doesn't look like it makes it any faster. Run! There we go, stop. Thank you. Not really sure how you can use the end pipe. I have no idea. Anyway, let's see here. So we'll get everything swapped out like as per usual. Everything's already, should be all ready to go. This one's already full. So what we'll do, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to set them over here. I'm not even going to do this. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run the Nuggetator, and that will be fine. So we're going to need a lot of buckets, let me tell you what. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set them all over here so that they're out of the way. And then we'll get the Nuggetator up and running, which is definitely one of the most not fun jobs of the of this game, is swapping out all the mats and so on. But then again, what are you supposed to do? Let's see. So I got that one, that one, that one. Okay, so I need a lot more buckets. Buckets are going to be a big problem here in the the real soon. Whoops. The real soon future is going to be buckets. So let's see. So I need like 3 more, basically. Yep, there's one here. Then we need 2 more, 1 down there and 1 up top. Oh, gonna need to buy more. But yeah, I spent like, I think it was about $10,000 on moss mats alone, which is absolutely highway robbery, if you ask me. There we go. Let's jump up here, and then we'll just throw all these out. Oh, and then, so today, I forgot to mention, is the 29th. It is March 29th at 11:13, so we're a bit ahead of schedule. Normally, Tuesdays I normally try to wake up early, but half the time it just doesn't work. So, been waking up early the last few days, trying to get everything rounded up and everything situated. That's a word. And, yeah, so everything's been going good there. You know what? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. if I start it, then I have to run all the way over there. But if I don't start it, then I'm going to have to do it all again. I don't know. We'll do it this time, and then we'll do it the other way next time just to see what's faster. Because I think if we just pile it up, my frames are going to crash or tank. So I may have to move it away from here, which would take even longer, which I don't really care for. Dum 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 dum. I wish that they could pick them up and place them by themselves. You know, I really wish. If I'm paying you $14,000, then you can at least do that, right? That's what one would think. So here, let's see. Let's jump in, start this up. Oh, right there. Thank you. Come over here. Start. Thank you. Oh, looky there. It's all working. Fantastic. Might as well get these all switched out. There we go. There we go. Oh, keep on coming. But yeah, so it's the 28th. Yellowstone finally came out on Peacock, which is fantastic, really, because fantastic show, let me tell you. It was kind of slow at the beginning, not going to lie, kind of slow, but definitely picked up and everything else. Excuse me. Man alive. Allergy season has taken full effect. Let me tell you what. I mean, like especially when I mowed the lawn, there's a lot of flowers and clover and stuff like that in it, and it's just kills you. I think that's what it's trying to do, is just trying to kill me, because all I've been doing for the last like 2 days after I mowed have been nothing but, you know, coughing up phlegm out of the throat and you know, sneezing and blowing the nose and clogged up nose, and it's just been absolutely terrible. But that is the fantastic part about living where I live in Oregon. I swear to goodness, it is the pollen century. What? There's nothing running down here. I don't know how I'm losing gold. But yeah, it's like the pollen capital of freaking the world, I think. I don't know. It's absolutely insane. I hate it, but what do you do? You can't move wherever you want, right? My wife would actually love to move to Montana because she's always hot. I don't know how she's always hot. I swear to gosh. Okay. Everybody, like every woman I've ever met in my ever-loving life has always been cold, no matter what, right? Oh, I'm cold. No, this woman, she don't get cold. She gets hot all the time. And it's like, darling, you're going to kill me. Okay? You're going to kill me. Please, for the love of Jesus, figure it out. So, I mean, we even took her to the doctor and stuff like that. Check all of her, you know, womanly issues, and everything's fine. She's just wired hot, apparently. And I'm like, great. So when I'm old and senile, which is already here, I'm gonna die because, like I said, when it's about 20 outside, about 30, it's about 44 degrees in my house, and that is a perfect temperature. 44 degrees. Okay, 44 degrees inside the house. Inside the house. Let me just put that inside the house. Not even shitting you. That is her perfect temperature. I wake up, I don't move because I freeze. Okay, I freeze to death. And this woman is absolutely content at 30 degrees. She will walk outside and be perfect. If she can wear a sweatshirt, that is gorgeous. Okay, we were in Wyoming, negative 33 degrees. This woman had the window down in the truck. Okay, negative 33 degrees. She said it was fine. I said it was freezing. She said, no, it feels great. And I'll go, you're fucking crazy. That's my wife. So if you ever meet us in real life, you'll probably get to meet my wife, and she's freaking crazy. Okay, absolutely insane. But you gotta love her, right? Well, someone's got to. I still think she's crazy no matter what, but, you know, what are you supposed to do? Can't live with him, can't live without him. I sure as hell can't live with her. I mean, come on. I tell you what, you freeze. You freeze a lot of things off. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 here. There we go. Beautiful. Stop. Stop. Gorgeous. So pick that one up, put this over here. So we're going to get about 6 buckets a thing, 6 buckets a deal, which is not bad whatsoever. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pick these up and put 4 here, put 4 here. Nope, come on. I think we should be able to just keep running. I think what we're going to do is just, the next run, we're just going to run it all through, and then they should swap out. So then those will be fine. We'll just have to swap out the buckets, and then we'll just swap out the hog pans. Well, that one we don't have to swap out, but this one we'll have to swap out, and the hog pans, and then everything else should be golden. So then we'll get about 2 cleanouts per deal, which we pretty good. And then we'll just have a stack of dirty moss mats. I think that's what we're going to do, because I think that's what's going to be the easiest. So what we're going to do is we're just going to throw those back in the trailer, because we don't have any reason to have them yet. And then, like I said, we're going to have a absolute giant stack of moss mats ready to go. But there's one. That's 6, and then I'm just going to leave that bucket there, and so on and so forth. That's what we're going to do. So let's see. So we need to change that bucket, and 1, 2 there, and then the moss mats, and everything should be fine. So 1 bucket, 2, 3, and then we got 3 buckets. Okay, we got 3 buckets, and then yeah, so everything should be good. Now all I have to do is remember it. But thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. This is what's going to happen probably for the next few episodes, just because I feel like this is what's going to be more fun. I normally do, if you guys have been watching, which I know you guys have, normally do just, oh, hey, yeah, we're going to get on, dig some dirt, so on and so forth. But we're gonna switch it up here. We're gonna do about 35 buckets or so, probably 36, because that'll be 6 cleanouts, and do a cleanout, see what happens. But anyway, like I said, thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, subscribing. Does truly mean a lot. Thank you for 700. We are on the road to 1,000. If you are happy about that, give this video a huge thumbs up. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe to help us hit 1,000. And I'll see you all in the next one. And you all, take care.